Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Steam reviews, the Hollow Knight Silksong, deciding whether or not we buy it. We're going to look at the good, bad, and the stupid. I just want to start off by saying I'm not a Hollow Knight player. I tried it once, it wasn't for me. I didn't find it particularly hard. Maybe I haven't gotten to the hard parts yet, but I hate Metroidvanias, I think is what it comes down to. And let's just get into our first review. Crashing Steam for the first 5 minutes after launch is crazy. If that actually happened, that is actually wild. But I think if I remember right, yeah, okay. But I think we have like a couple reviews based on this. Trying to buy the game on release day was the worst and most painful 2.5 hour long edging session of my entire life. It was worth it. Let me check. Is this? Yes, the release of Hollow Knight Silksong caused Steam and other storefronts to crash due to the immense demand from players. The high anticipation for the game overwhelmed servers shortly after its release, making it difficult for them to make the purchase. So that's why my Steam froze on me while I was installing Metal Hellsinger. No, this took all of Steam down. That's funny. Didn't even take 30 seconds. It was instant. There were so many people wanting to buy it. There was like 2 seconds until it had error messages. Not only Steam 2, all other shops were having problems. This is crazy. So you're saying Silksong's release is being delayed by Silksong's release. We got Silksong's release before we got Silksong. Doubters get one final. Dude, this is funny. Alright, so yeah, this actually happened. The Silksong release crashed Steam. Lucky to buy and install the game before the servers crashed. That right there, that's aura. If I had a nickel for every time I had to slap a tiny bug for trying to get physical with me, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Okay, so we got a little bit of foul play in the game. We need to consider this when we put out our final review. Hollow Knight was hard, but I never felt like it was mean per se. This game is extremely unbelievably mean. I love it, but I found myself thinking at several points, man, there was really no reason to do that to me. They just wanted people to suffer, didn't they? Edit. To be perfectly clear, I am apparently masochistic enough to absolutely love mean games despite how angry they make me. If you don't like mean games, you will not like this one. What an incredible self-reflection this person went through upon making this review. I wanted to write a positive review, but instead of going straight down, my mouse went 45 degrees to the right and I accidentally switched the review to negative. This was a big issue with the game that I saw many people complaining about on social media, is that they didn't like that the down attack didn't go down. It went slightly to the right. This got so many people killed. That's funny. What's even funnier is I screenshotted this yesterday. This person wrote this review when they had played for 3.8 hours. They only played for 0.5 more. They dropped this game and didn't think about it again. That did not sit right with them. Team Cherry typed Silksong to the patch notes of reality and rage quit the timeline. Since then, I've graduated college, Elon Musk renamed Twitter and then drove it into a ditch, the Queen died, COVID came and went like a Dark Souls boss fight nobody wanted, I changed GPU 3 times, my nephew is born, learned to speak, and now mocks me daily, Skyrim was ported to a smart fridge, NASA found water on Mars, and reality finally patched. Person also only played for like 3.4 hours. Not surprising to me, this woke, ugly baby game piece of trash is being overhyped. You know why it's not surprising me? Just look at the mental illness epidemic we're going through in Western countries. People are willing to vote liberal for mass immigration and white replacement. People are mutilating themselves. People are confused as to what gender they truly are. We are a lost society, and people hyping up this generic simpleton 2D garbage is further proof we are a culture of mental illness. Oh my god, this is a generational crash out. What happened 0.4 hours into the game that caused you to write something like this? This is the craziest tangent of all time. We somehow drew a line between mental illness and Silksong being released. This is probably one of my favorite Steam reviews of all time. Holy crap. How are we going to follow this up? Game is full of bugs, but they're cute. 10 out of 10 game of the year right here. And so at the end of it all, what do we think? I think the fact that Silksong crashed Steam for everybody is hilarious. And that just goes to show how many people wanted to play this game. Also, it had probably one of my favorite crash outs I've ever seen. It gave us that for free. I'm gonna give Silksong a 10 out of 10. I think it's a 10 out of 10 game. I would 100% buy this if I had any interest in it at all. Although, a friend of mine in the Steam Family Library, they have it, so I can play it for free, suckers. Anyways, if you liked the video, feel free to like, subscribe. Appreciate you. Catch you next time.